Everything is changing. Nothing makes sense. Bane's back. I don't know what's happening here, but it's Boom versus the new DRX. These guys are doing some crazy stuff. I never expect this team in particular to do anything close to this.
Yeah, you gotta remember.
You got Strela on the roster. Bane's back. Freeing on Yoru. Bane on Tejo.
On both the chords.
I'm losing my mind, bro. I'm losing my mind.
More importantly, Boom on the attack.
Everybody on Valorant is losing their minds, actually.
10, especially with the flash in as well. So
But Boom,
trying to get more space.
they kept go.
Off by the toxic screen.
Oh, NC Slash.
Standard composition here.
Able to dispatch of Bane for the first one, and DOS9.
And they are looking good, man.
Through. That's going to be an
Boom,
beast.
eyes on this team, bro.
Yeah, fantastic.
Because they are the team that
And also
impressed me the
quite
most
aware
on
of
passive.
mid as well. Look at how he's blocking that off with Poison Cloud.
You
So
think
free,
to watch, man.
and not quite able to passage his way through. And you also have Hyunmin already somewhere upwards.
And Famous has just shifted into playing this lurk role now because they've already opened the space. They don't need him. Damage delivered. Damage set in stone.
And eyes on Jaws 9. Oh my god, that's nice.
With another kill. 2 kills.
Good to see
now so
Jets,
far,
man.
but
Good to see
still,
Jets here. Love it.
Established from DRX. Just stacking up together with numbers. All ready for a bit of a cheeky play.
Famous steps himself down. It's in with Shiro and the Stinger. Famous pops back up, and they continue to just spray and pray their way into the site.
Famous.
And now Hyunmin is on the other side of the map, so maybe you can see if you can do any liquor damage with the Marshal, but Prob's not. Could even see a world in which DOS9 can just take this in towards the next round as well, right? They didn't invest everything into this round. They've left him with all the money needed.
Getting some coffee.
It expires. Now he's just carefully clearing the angle. Slice the pie.
Look at him. 4K already. My boy's on fire.
For Famous, and he's now 3 away from the Blade Storm.
I'd be very interested to see if the strategy of Boom is to get the operator in the hands of him as quick as possible, and this is why DOS9
Flawless is good. Flawless is good.
Be something on the attacking side of Icebox, but now is the test to see what DRX's defenses do look like and how they want to
glitch pop dog.
Right?
Missed that.
The affordance this site.
DRX, on the other hand, just happy to stay tucked away, work with the numbers. DOS9, though, still the opportunity is there. He hears the footsteps and goes in for the spam, takes down Freeing.
Plant.
Plant comes in.
Time's low, man. Time's low.
DOS9 strikes again. Now DRX are starting to think, I've got to watch for my
Man, those 9 right now is one of the best players in the world, bro.
Continue to push up. Shiro
I can safely say that. Oh my god.
Bane, though,
He got a plant. He got a plant.
through, lets him get the plant. Now for the spray. No, where is it? Shiro gets it instead.
Big round. Big round. Man, to be fair, everyone on Boom is playing great. I want to see this thing on Toronto.
Unfortunately, the patience.
Sorry to the other things, but I'm not going to lie. I want to see Boom there, bro.
That round, they don't try to force the issue, getting the play
Who will
down.
be out? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Abusive utility that it's actually coming down.
But I want to see Boom there.
That damaging util that DRX are trying to throw out to make him a little bit uncomfortable on the site, but they're very patient in it and how they're looking to just reassess the situation, how they're looking to re-get control. Will Famous actually be spotted here?
Wow. Yeah, with the way that drone pops up. Oh, and a player on the other side, but Famous takes the duel instead. He does pop the Blade Storm, though, so that's going to be quickly
Man, it's so
Freeing. And now
bad when you pop the blades and immediately die. That's sad.
Shiro won away from the Armageddon, but NC Slasher has just picked up
I know the feeling.
command, and that would lock Freeing into Marco.
We have bigger plans. We have good plans.
Still somewhat undetected.
Then they punch you in the face, bro, and you die.
Pinned down now. The flash as well, but the timing not quite there for the peek out. And that's going to be Bane who holds down the angle. A bit of a double kill, but also
Bro, look at Boom. Look at Boom, bro. These guys are cooking.
Bought in, however.
Buffed KO too.
And this is DRX map pick, by the way.
Up on his feet for this player advantage.
And that's going to be now Pit. In
I
for the
demolished them all.
and the fragment now beginning to tag away at Fring, which kind of reveals his position, but he still finds a frag instead. Pops into the dimensional drift right quick.
What?
And that's
They're not
Hyunmin
cooking.
to
Go
provide
cook it.
additional support. Sniper Overwatch coming in. The flashes to push Berserks off of the spike.
Berserk solo.
Hyunmin now quick to launch forward, looking to possibly get a tap onto the spike. They know that Berserks is rather low, and as he tries to slip back and
That
forth
was
around
insane,
the
bro.
boxes,
That was
Freeing
insane.
will quickly plant him down.
Nice to see him in Euro, man. He
Again.
has great aim.
Here is Boom. Your idea is to end at A and let Famous trick you.
Okay, okay.
And he's done just that.
This is good, man. This is good for Boom. Time is low, but they can plant on A.
To the B site.
Everybody's left. Famous. Bane is the last person.
Well, he gets one steal, bro. That's impressive.
Away already.
Bane's the last person to get there.
Not going to use the Armageddon?
He's got the Armageddon. He wants to be close to try and deny the spike plant, but he's not going to be able to.
Too late, bro. Too late.
A little bit far there.
So just a bit of damage done, but not too much loss for Boom. The spike's still down, and the lockdown
They got time to defuse this.
allow that spike to tick.
Kyo has a molly. Can buy some time.
Bit of a check as well, but now DRX beginning to plant their boots onto the ground. Still looking at some of these potential ultimates, but DRX very much so looking to maneuver.
Bro, they didn't get half yet.
As a full team,
He gets 2 kills.
themselves up for NC Slasher. Hyunmin now pushing
Bro,
outside of 410, but it's a quick
They are
trade.
cooking. They are cooking big time. 7.
Expect to get defused to strip.
7-1 already. Every day, every day.
But Boom's reaction is to dig deep. Oh, Famous unfortunately detained, and that's Salvos as well.
Unfortunate that he's not able to escape on that one. Hyunmin finds Berserks on the lurk. So this is a little bit better for DRX. It's not the most flashiest of rounds. It's not the most expected.
Might even be a little bit of a slip.
But they need a clean round here, man. Okay, that's a good shot.
Capitalize on. Now finding DOS9. Just NC Slasher, maybe to get the spike.
Yeah, that's nice, Shilla. This is the kind of thing I like to see, bro.
Maybe for Boom to find contact in towards green or yellow.
Okay, Frame
to start making his move.
has TP to get out here. Can engage in a fight. He gets one and gets out. That's big. Okay, he saw it.
There's all the information.
Making all the moves for now. Double kill found.
Bro,
found by Berserks as well, and that's when
this guy's pretty good, bro. His Zane is insane.
His next target, but unfortunately gets picked off instead.
There's a saying in Brazil like that.
DRX with a recovery on the macro game.
Yeah, there's a couple of these kills that
noobs are good with pistols.
Yeah, individual one.
It's kind of a meme, you know.
Able to get out.
But freeing
is
not a noob, bro. The guy's insane.
Eventually being traded.
But he's a pistol god too.
These are the sort of rounds for DRX that you get
Berserks.
first player advantage.
That is what they can do here.
Then you just kind of don't fumble and give Boom a way back in towards
Let's
the
just
round.
chill, wait for the replay.
Not
Pacific production is amazing.
Going to be able to do here.
They will not let us down. Yesterday, man, I was saying, oh my god, the production is so good here. Was America's or NBA?
That one, and then you potentially.
I don't remember. And then
back in towards the half, though.
they didn't show the replay, bro. They told me big time.
But also a little bit of talking time for setting up the next round potentially. I mean, they know that there is an op in play now. Where it could be.
Pacific production never disappoints me.
Finding the early picks up towards a main now. Could he reposition somewhere
Bro, that's so beautiful.
So that's something that Boom needs to navigate around.
Man, I like the way the shots go in Valorant, you know? I like it, bro.
Something that we're not going to be able to know for sure. But how more comfortable is...
I just wish you had more, you know what I mean?
The Omen from last time.
Yeah. Bro, Valorant has a potential to be so good, man. So good.
You know, individual confidence
like,
in the...
I do understand
be quite big. Now,
this utilities things, you know, like the ults from Taeho, Breach, all that.
Quick kill found,
But
even though it wasn't the op in play.
I think it's very unlikely that they will, when they remove the rechargeability, is that a word? From the ease, you know?
Really pepper
from the abilities?
Utility and everything, but now not able to do that.
Or increase the ults for like, the point ults for like 10, 11, or something like that. Okay, this is too much, but just for the AoEs, that would be good.
Well, he's been spotted. Hyunmin not biting too early at the cherry.
Bro, that would make the game so much better in my eyes.
Slipped through.
Oh, is he aware?
Definitely aware.
Oh, no way.
DOS9!
And Berserks!
Now a bit of a chance for Boom to maybe get the spike on over.
They're going back by Killjoy.
He has everything to do here. Timing.
It's Songhing, man. Songhing to win the round.
Are Boom aware?
They have an idea, but will they find the duel?
And look at DOS.
The angle. DOS9 comes back in to provide assistance to his team.
They're crunching on him.
Estrella still tucked away, and here comes, they walk into his crosshairs. Berserks with the trade, 30 seconds left.
And he can get towards the site here. DOS9 just making sure that the main choke point of Orange,
can DOS9 get
this rotation
more than one?
Maybe even potentially come from is looked after.
Okay, good reposition. Man, this guy's insane.
Now it's
insane player.
Bane.
Has to be careful with his utility, might reveal his position, so Bane.
Yeah, to late to the party to use the salvos, so now...
twltch right now is one of the best players in the world, bro.
Trying to creep up. Alarm bot as well on the spike. So if he's going to use the salvos, he's going to have to use it to flush them out, but instead tricks onto the utility on the ground. Salvos, there it is. But boom, they're still tucked away. Holds the angles and has an idea, but needs to land the flicks. Goes for the tap again.
Look at the way they're playing.
Look at
the way they're playing.
Shot, but what a flick! Bane still running low on time, comes back onto the spike to try to stick it to half. Berserks for the jump peaks, but Bane is sticking it all the way through. Berserks, you've got to go now, and there it is! The triple found at the very end of the round.
Yo, but Bane was cold there, bro. Cold.
That one gets a little bit close at the end there. You know, I thought that the salvos, they didn't really do anything, right?
NT, bro, NT.
Boom, question that he was completely, you know, on it or off it. They're just disconnected. They didn't need to overpeak, is what I'm trying to get.
And this is looking so good for
the
Boom.
fact that they're aware that Australia could have been in mid.
But if DRX gets 4 rounds here, man, and the pistol, we got a game, bro. Even 3 with the pistol.
Gets close.
But now,
okay, 5v3. The start that you want as DRX. You're even ready for DOS9 to try and find some timing. This is an immediate.
They're gonna get it.
The powerhouse team.
I'm not gonna lie, I was looking to see if he rechargeability was a word, but he actually is, man. I thought I had created one.
He's happily.
Or the AI is trolling me.
A lot of vision. Spots.
Sometimes these AIs are delusional.
Yeah, that may have been a little bit risky, though Berserks and NC Slasher are, you know, a little bit low, which is why NC Slasher is just removing himself to get his health back on.
Yeah, since I see that.
For the people out there that are thinking that he's trolling, that's the plan, get some health.
And the null command continues to pulse as well.
Yep. But now you've got 45 seconds and DRX.
The first time we saw that happening, people, oh my god!
DRX now will spring the trap, Estrella to take down Berserks. NC Slasher still has full HP though, and quite a bit of time.
Like I said, man, 4 rounds for DRX here.
Bit off.
Doesn't seem like much, but it's pretty good.
Comes Mako.
But DRX, you gotta win the pistol, man.
But you gotta do something as DRX. You gotta try and win favor with a fight.
Can we burn the salvos to use it to save it for, you know, when it refreshes onto the post plant? Boom. Now recollecting it. Mako, there it is.
Quite a game from Mako, but this game was big.
4 versus 4. Salvos eventually will come online for Bane.
Which means Boom has to get going. But this is when Hyunmin has the tailwind and fires off a couple of pot shots. Boom beginning to make their move, but Poison Cloud in their way against DRX. They find it against
I am so impressed. Man, you can see Boom knows exactly what they are doing.
Pistols
you know?
for Boom. That is certainly
This
the way
team
that you
is
want to have
cooking
things
big
happen
time,
for
bro.
opponents.
Man, why DRX is doing this? You guys think it's like a way to try to break
doesn't spot Famous.
No, but he doesn't
the prep from other things? Because Boom has been praised by their preps on stage 1 here.
Absolute shutdown.
Just by Bane as well. Try to collect
they're just
as much as possible,
testing
try to
things.
salvage it. But still the damage.
One thing I know, they are getting destroyed here by Boom, bro. Thank you for they are broke.
So the player advantage is going to be solidified for DRX.
Mako, that's good, Mako.
Sneaking through middle.
Pretty good.
Quickly eliminates the first player that
That's my boy, that's my boy.
Quick work off the second. And okay.
He joined the server, bro. He joined the server.
The spike and the sight very much.
Took a while, but he's
These
here.
sort of situations, DOS9 Berserks, if you find any sort of damage.
Man, it's so rare to see Mako having quite games.
Much damage.
20-second mark.
Yeah, they need to start to get some information, they feel like, at the moment.
Ay.
Absolute shot.
Okay, that's good, Mako.
Anticipated.
Good pre-fire.
Man,
check
the game is not over yet.
Nutty.
Yeah, and now you've got all of mid-control, essentially, from Mako. No Sentinel utility to come out from Boom. They're going to have to either...
When Mako gets on fire, bro,
that the 0 point
anything can happen.
And that also intercepts, you know, potential rotate lines, especially with Famous on that op. Now they would launch their assault, and Hyunmin finds the entry. NC Slasher has to get out.
Yep.
He only has DOS9 nearby. Famous.
Bro, look at him, bro. Look at him.
Somehow, some way.
Mako is W gaming right now. I love it. I love it. Famous. That's an up.
Anchoring down the site.
Gotta save this, bro.
Will eliminate Mako, but at this point, it's just kills.
Oh! I missed the shot, but that was nice. And 7?
And the crowd gasps with it as well.
The hunter's on, though. They know.
They're trying to get it out of his hands, and Hyunmin.
He lost the up too, bro. We got a game.
Boom have enough to do something silly here, but
Armageddon
DRX, the info on the back of the Dimensional Drift.
Okay. It begins with a flash from NC Slasher, then the fragment to deny any potential spike plants. Shiro finds a kill as well and has the Armageddon still in his pocket. NC Slasher goes with the null command, and it keeps DRX at bay. Famous up from the back though, and that kind of keeps Boom pinched in. Oh, DRX, they're trying to avoid it, but Famous finds a shot off of that one kill. Now dashes in, and Hillman takes a frag right back. Looks for the spike plant now with 4 seconds left. Berserks, he's managed to buy enough time that DRX will walk away with that round found. Boom, they've reached map point in time.
What did I say, Quack? What did I say? That Boom could do something silly. And silliness is the name of the game there. Time to be bought, shots to be found. DRX didn't
What happened? Map point?
Enough time. That's a 4 versus 5 conversion on.
What happened? What happened? This was the big round.
Eco thrifty to come through from Boom. Famous.
Oh my god, DRX, you normally are not the thing who lose rounds like this.
Timing to be bought from the null.
Cross pipes. Some towards belt as well. Looks to retrieve more
Almost
information.
workout.
Yeah, couldn't go too far forward with that one, unfortunately. This is hard for Boom.
That was nice, but that was nice.
Backside, and that really keeps Boom stuck in place. But NC Slasher finding a couple of frags. Unfortunately, gets traded down.
Yeah.
DOS9 is
Okay, DOS9 gotta save this, buddy.
With an,
Wanna see that flick again?
There's gonna be some ultimates back.
Ay, that was so nice, bro. This one is hard,
All
bro.
it takes is one big round from Boom. Or
This kid is really clean.
DRX, and that could be the map. Shifts onto.
Man, if it wasn't for the Eco round that Boom won,
So let's
things
see
could be dangerous here, man. Even more.
How they're gonna look to defend
But
this one.
still 4 rounds away.
Towards the A site. Spot
Marco in the Viper's pad.
down long.
Strela, 1 away from the lockdown.
Marco's been able to find some good openers there.
Berserk, so.
which does bring more attention for Boom in towards the middle.
And there's a good trap play, actually. A good play.
Man, this was a game that was very excited to watch, man.
And now they can turn that
And he's
into a
delivering.
flank play if they want, because DRX have waltzed in towards this.
I can't wait for playoffs, bro.
And, well, they've seen that no one's home.
Berserk's 1 away from the lockdown as well, so even a lucky wallbang could mean quite a bit. So you do have that flank play coming in,
NC Slasher, okay.
Dealt with. I thought Hyunmin was watching
But
it
how
and would be
do
able to
they
do something,
deal
but
with the pit?
that is quick on the draw by NC Slasher. Now playing for the head angle. Famous.
Still gets
Still
it.
dancing with death though. Estrella actually picks the kill up. Off to the next
Bro, shit
one,
is
and that's just
movement.
gonna be Shiro and NC Slasher applying
hard to
pressure
kill
on
him.
both sides.
NC Slasher.
This one gets dicey.
Oh my
NC
god,
Slasher
this
finds
is
the
it.
triple.
This is GG. This is Boom taking map number 1. DRX my pick, by the way. And now we move on to Haven.
And look at the round.
Leave a like and subscribe. I love you all.
It's going to be 13-8. Let me hear you give me 5 big booms.
Boom, 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 boom.
They don't end the series, of course. It's only the first map of this one, but Boom Esports have come out with a pretty damn good showing on.
DOS9 on ISO, bro. I wasn't expecting that. I love it. I love it. The guy has great aim. Fanatic composition here for
I'm a little
them.
bit concerned as well. It makes me wonder if
Freeing is still on Euro, man.
having Bane in.
It is weird to see him on Euro, you know, because he's the best AO player in the world. Doesn't make sense for you to put Bang on that.
Into C, given the way that Boom
But
positioned themselves.
I don't know, man. Maybe there's something that we don't know about that happened
Just able to
with
stop it. He's also actually just checked the whole
the other player.
to make sure that there was no gate crash from Freeing that was going to be there. Shiro, by the way,
nice.
starting
That's
off the
nice.
affairs by dispatching of Marco.
I actually have no insight, man. I would love to see what their coach has to say here.
Pick up the pieces. Oh, that's a second shot.
More?
Yes, please.
He's
1,
picking
2,
that up
give me more.
for sure, bro. After these 2 shots,
3 into
bro, just go for it.
3 and 4, you're on the floor. Come on, Quack. You should know this.
Do not. What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know what happened with flashback,
There's a
bro.
bit of a sneaky spot from Freeing in towards the C site of things here. But can he do anything?
Actually, I don't know what's happening with the World recently, man. The World of Valorant has been insane.
They're not checking the corner at
Oh
least.
my goodness, Flasher, good trade.
So thankfully found numbers still in the hands of Boom. DRX, however, will have the C site. Spike planted pretty soon, and Salvo's still in play.
Good jump spot from NC Slasher. Trying to peek together some information here, waiting for the team to go for the big old flank.
So,
That's something that DRX might not expect. They will be cautious of it though, and with the heads-up duel picked up, there's a very good chance for DRX to convert the round, but Famous denies those salvos.
it's him, man.
Into it, it's just Freeing.
He's whiffing, he's
For the
whiffing.
1v1s.
Hey, he's for free.
Fly high as a
Who knows
free bird.
what I'm talking about?
Nope, not quite.
That's
Good pistol, man.
DRX
Good
not able
pistol.
to
Beautiful
find
shots.
Pistol yet again. They are currently 0 for 3 in this series. Boom.
Good start,
Once
man.
again, very
Especially here on this
methodical
map.
on the retake. It's a bit of a good look for them, especially on the back of Shiro's sheriff shots. Just working a treat, right? How often do you
what?
see Sova players go for a sheriff buyout, not utilizing anything for shock darts, anything for drones on those rounds, and it just completely crumbling, right? So the fact that that's able to do anything sneaky here.
At least with the recon broken, Shiro fully aware. NC Slasher to come in and relay to receive, but
Hyunmin, what the fuck?
My Classic don't do that, and he hasn't even been touched.
Is your
Bro, just stop in Photoshop here. I missed the
I
kills.
don't think so.
It was the boom one last night.
With that, it's the spike plant and a weapon picked up by Hyunmin.
I still haven't done
Duelist
thumbnail.
DRX looking to launch an assault onto his opponents. Sprays found, but with the double tap shield from DOS9 now, it's
Oh,
been
you almost
quickly broken.
got an ace here? What
Smashed open,
happened?
and DRX answers back with a round of their own.
That is absolutely crazy.
What?
That Hyunmin is able to find 3 with that Classic.
How, bro?
Headshot
How?
on through as well. That is just, yeah, we need to re-see how this
It was a 5v4.
turned on out because
Bro, what? Wait.
here we go.
Was this a 5v2?
Like how, man?
At some
Just
point?
how?
Just incredible mouse control. Could be a second ult online. Freeing goes in to clear the space. Looks for trips as well. Maybe not quite able to break it, but still,
I wanna see
that is going to be space on the
those
ace
9
side
with
for
kill
DRX.
contract, man.
Yeah, no kill trips.
That's what I'm
here,
looking
but
for.
Shock dart, good on for Bane. You've still got a recon as well for Shiro.
Here comes the incoming hit from Famous now. Hyunmin, though, trying to hold down the line. Both are
And I always say that, man.
side.
Hyunmin, when he gets on fire, bro, it's hard to stop
Salvo's
that guy.
quickly deployed, but then for Shiro to dance around the corners, his teammates falling all around him.
Oh my
Hyunmin
gosh.
in for the double and the mixed. A quad picked up almost the ace, but
I
Berserk
told ya,
shuts it down.
I told ya.
Back on over and a strike.
I told ya, bro.
Recover.
Oh, why are you pulling out your knife there?
Man, he's so
Berserks?
good, bro. He's so good.
Destroyer's
Look
already in the
at
sight. You got to get ready for that one. What
That
are
was
those
beautiful
shots
once
to come
again,
out from
man.
Hyunmin
What a
is
beautiful game, dude.
absolutely ridiculous.
On from Thrifty down to this one. The man is unstoppable.
nice,
The
Shiro.
fact that Shiro even jumps out of the heavens and is able to find that kill, but look at this from Hyunmin. Like, that is
that's-
just egregious, man. Quick on the dot crosshair.
Bro, it's so impressive. It's so impressive.
A little bit elect to go somewhere else.
Yeah, they look to go a little bit quicker in this one. Look at the trips as well. They're going to kind of provide you a little bit of a way in towards the site. An early Hunter's Fury, though, not going to get too much established, or maybe it will. Shiro Berserk's in for one.
Still into it, looking for the sprays against Freeing.
Clean, clean.
Additional support from NC Slasher as well, and there it is! The round quickly picked up.
Here, by the way, you could clear a lot, or it could be used in a post. Berserk.
Oh, he almost got you there.
Berserks. Shut down.
Oh, twltch.
Position, Hyunmin now. Fortunately, it's going to be Shiro who finds a shot through the A-Link position.
And
Pulls
quickly.
off the drone.
Quickly a 2 versus 2 as well, but remember, Famous is on this operator.
Exactly where
Oh,
I
Hyunmin.
don't know how useful it's going to be in a position
Still
like
gets
this.
that.
Hyunmin closes in the distance with the Blade
Oh,
Storm, and it's just Shiro to find the duels. The drift
the
on
right click
boards,
missed!
but Shiro in with the
How he
burst,
was
in with
alive
the right
there?
clutch to pick the round up for Boom.
Shiro!
Click. It is sometimes not safe to go for that one. Untrustworthy, it would seem there. The 1 versus 2 Rebel clutch to come
Bro, I
on
thought he was
through.
dead there.
And again, these rounds, they look just a little bit backwards and forwards, don't they? The fact that Shiro is also able to find Marco to just bring us into that 2-on-2 situation.
He went for the right
Maneuver
click.
left out,
Bro,
but
the right
it
click can
makes it
betray you
quite
sometimes.
difficult.
Now off to Shiro, spotting on Hyunmin, but oh, look at the updraft. Now Famous getting fully blinded. Will eat a face full of bullets with the stinger from Mako.
30
NC
seconds
Slasher
left.
inside of the smoke. And DRX kind of aware, playing safer around it. Cyber Cage goes up around him. Hyunmin now eliminating his final teammate. And NC Slasher not able to move, but does spin around to take down Estrella. Looks for the next targets, but close range again. That's when a stinger will pepper him full of holes.
Yeah, some really big shots to come out from a couple of the DRX members in that one to bring that one back from what should have been not really a round of theirs, right? Like, the fact that Bane's able to find DOS9 with a ghost, you're getting in, you're dancing around the smoke there as Hyunmin, and you're just still going around the site with the team, setting yourself up to just fight the good fight. Not going to see a tied scoreline here on the 4-4 mark. It'll be DRX still holding the lead. And into the fresh round, boom, not going to be too well equipped either. So there's a chance here for DRX to try and at least equalize up at the half. Establish a great economy for buys upon buys.
Well, look at this, Komodo. Boom, now beginning to push out of mid. Looking for an opportunity. Looking for DOS9 to pick up his first kill. It's going to be Berserks instead, outside a garage. DRX looking to reassess the situation with a stealth drone. But at the same time, the smoke's appearing upwards, and then a pot shot through it. What?
Yeah, and these are the sort of situations as well that you just don't want to see them overstep. Famous traded DOS9, I will highlight here, has the kill contract if time starts to be a bit of a problem, but also would just be used to help the team remove a player of DRX for them to fight.
He's looking for the frag though. All in 4 positions, pops a double tap, and there's the kill contract. Straight into it, Guardian versus Mako. Plays around the angles while his teammates find more on the site. And that's DOS9 picking up the first one. Bane now, left alone and cold.
Really have too much there by a camera. Look at all the info though.
Okay,
Garage, lots of bodies.
so a lot collected upon by Famous, but at the same time, DRX with a dimensional drift of their own, looking to get a pinch up against Berserks, and they do find it, but boom, with the information at first hand, will be able to deal with.
I'm back, my friend. Sorry, I was solving some problems here. All good now.
Plant or off another kill. Bane, you
Full focus on the game. Crazy rounds, man. Crazy rounds. A lot of drifters.
Needing 3 more points for that one, though.
Man, 6 for Boom here. Already is pretty good, man. On this map, incredible.
You're able to win them. So if you're
especially with this comp.
as DRX, see if they can win the opening fights.
Good position for NC Slash.
But they want more, bro. They want more.
Hunter's Fury is
It's not enough. It's not enough for this Bone thing.
But NC Slasher happy to assault them down.
What a great trap play to come out from Boom.
Estrella snuck inside of B with a quick timing on things.
Oh, it's lagging a little bit.
And he's one away from the neural theft as well, right? If he's able to achieve it
Sorry.
through the cage, the gun barrel spotted. And it's Berserks to throw his hat in.
Absolutely unfortunate. 1v3 for freeing now.
Yep, just
Yeah, gotta respect him, man.
give him the 1v1s.
Play together, play together.
But he knows he's very much so surrounded. Looking for the spike plant as well, but
he's just been toyed with.
Mako.
Yeah.
Shot it, stepped away, freeing, beginning to sweat. He's swiping his mouse.
7-5.
Why are you got to contend with at the front side of this site? But once you get through that, if you get through that,
I thought the clone tripped it, but
guys,
it's gonna be Famous, and they haven't quite dealt with it just yet. So a free kill for Mako, but still NC Slash to trade. Now Hyunmin chiming in as well, and that's where the numbers begin to become overwhelming.
But we gotta say, this game is too good to end now, right? So maybe a third map. Ascent, it'd be nice, bro. It'd be nice.
To contend with the other.
I'd like that.
Close range, looking for the right click, but Hyunmin quick on the draw.
Be real. Couple of tags up, some pings up as well, and Hyunmin again, kind of having a bit of a sensational series with
yeah, man. It's beautiful, bro.
To achieve. You want to get some cheeky shots on out, which Bane. Oh. He's not going to be able to do.
Quick with the
man, he
salvos,
even
though,
used the
and it
missiles
does stall them somewhat, especially with the stun now.
Bro, he went alone, bro. Oh, alone.
Still though, Boom, not slowing down. Outside of the smoke.
Oh, who think the other player?
By the stingers. Now Mako with the Spectre.
Aye, bro. This is the forbidden one, bro. This is the forbidden one. Berserks, you gotta save this.
We'll have to see with 40 seconds to go what Boom want to do. That was really risky from Berserks and ill-advised.
But also good reactions coming out from Estrella, who, again, newly slotted into the team. But as we say that, thinking about Mako and Hyunmin, somehow they fall.
Oh, this round will be huge, man.
The sight and the spike planted down. Famous,
you were crazy!
Looking to convert the whole round! Triple kill, what?
Crazy, that is crazy. How have they been able to pull that one back? Famous individual shots.
Yo, man, this is answering Hyunmin, bro. Famous, you are incredible, my friend. He's on prime form, dude.
But that's an opening kill and a second opening kill.
Yo, this is legendary, dude. What a big play. What a big play. Crazy play, ballsy play.
Gets them the first round on the board for their attacking side.
Not supposed to do that, man.
Bro, they are not supposed to win the round, man. That was Famous round.
Yeah, there might actually be a bit of an early
17 kills.
the C side.
20 for here, man. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Those 9, 1 away from the kill contract.
Dimensional drift on in, get the information, and look at that. The trap has been spotted.
And Estrella not quite able to put down the second trip either. So Famous just keeping them under pressure. Flashes out as well, but sprayed through by Estrella. Now for DOS9 to meet his mark. Does find one, and then pulls off the kill contract. Mako, though, still undetected. Finds a couple into the kill contract, but at this point, it's just a no avail. Berserks!
Berserks has just done everything.
Was part of the
He's
plan,
around
was
the
part
side
of the
and the
play.
team is
All
getting
under
destroyed
control,
by
my friend. Don't
Marco.
worry. I'm
The
here for you,
dimensional
Dose
drift
9.
will be
I'm
one
here
from
for you,
Dose9
bro.
that he
I'm here
loses
for
it.
Boom.
The
The hungry
only
beast.
situation that Boom win that round is if
Beautiful,
Berserks
beautiful,
finds
man.
every single
I don't think
kill
his money
when
on
the
DRX
team
is
dies,
good
and
now.
He does. This guy has bad maps, but it's the maps that he does great things on that you always remember. Just look at him around the side. Individual duels upon individual duels, and then the immediate onto Bane when he's out of the gulag. Don't tell me we're going to have another situation where someone's not clearing the corner because
Bro,
no
I think we will. I think we will for sure. They are not clearing this, bro.
Hearing the cam as well, so trying to be careful of it.
Oh, the bait.
Freeing out
Bro.
to
What?
scout everything.
And legitimately, the wisest idea would have been for them to
Sneaking
get
out with a stinger, and now
That
the
was the
Stalbus
spike
coming
too.
through. And C-Slasher trying to...
Look at this round. This is insane.
But there's no other jewels that are coming on the back of that one, unfortunately. The only way that works is if you got the jewels close. And unfortunately, it was the spike held by Shiro that is in an almost unobtainable position if you didn't have a From the Shadows to go and pick it up as NC Slasher. So you get in towards the site, you look to bring it into a one-player deficit, but the retake's here now.
The Outlaw kill. He gets ahead of the Armageddon as well, but Mako finds him instead. NC Slasher now with a weapon, looking to play around the smoke, maybe a bit of an anti-flash, and it makes it work! He finds a triple at the end of the round, and then boom, up to 10!
Oh boy, I thought that NC Slasher's Nikes were hurt there. I thought that they'd hurt him. Stomped back up
Yo, this
towards
is
the dark cover,
legendary,
and that
bro.
was not gonna work. If
Absolute
anybody walked into
cinema.
him
I
at
love
that
it.
spot, they would have been able to just get him, and the round may well have not gone their way. That's an unfortunate team.
What a
by the way.
game, man.
Famous sticking it to him, getting 2 with the Outlaw back, and then just a little crossfire at the end there. DOS9 not even really need.
And it still is that story.
Yep. And now into a C site where there's nobody home. It's a stray out playing back. The kill trips. He's hoping someone waltzes in towards it, but a Honey's Fury out from Shiro.
Slow convergent shield as well.
Famous
Fury
sprays
does make it a little bit safer, and Fame is happy to greed for one. Do have Berserks watching for any potential flanks as well.
Yep.
This is going to be a tough retake for DRX.
Yeah, for sure. No dimensional drift for freeing either, remember? Because he used that in the previous one to get them that advantage that was lost.
So all of them just looking to explode out of C-Link, possibly, in with the flashes, but lo and behold, Shiro right inside. He springs like a snake, and with the headshot, stunned up as well! Finds the triple.
Another big round, bro. Another big round by individual, bro.
Back of the timeout.
All
too,
5
a
players
quick
are
one
on fire,
into the
bro.
C
On
site
fire.
Where Hyunmin doesn't get a chance to even fight because he's just sprayed through the smoke by Famous, who once again.
Man, their money is terrible, dude. Terrible, terrible.
Slasher up there
But
with them as well.
this is always a dangerous round.
Always,
This is Valorant.
you know, individuals. But with Boom, it feels like at moments it's Famous.
And it's always close to the smokes, bro. Always on the smokes.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Everybody getting a piece of a pie. Gotta go big.
Man, those 9 only 4
fuck.
kills?
Outlaw found. But
Oh
he
my
does find
god, oh
targets.
my god.
Despite
In the
being
11 for
blind, he
Boom,
actually
what
takes
the?
Famous down.
Gets the refresh.
Paranoia sent out as well.
Do they expect Marco behind this double stack?
Straight in behind.
That's the ice from my
Not quite
team.
just yet, but still the damage.
My
will
rank
be done.
games. Oh
Hyunmin
my
going
god,
big with the
Hyunmin, he's
blaze.
not
A triple found
stopping.
in the round, and the spike scatter to the wind.
And your economy, it could end the map.
Oh, he even got a clone too.
Great little ducking and diving around the site from Marco from Hyunmin to get all the shots. Just put yourself in a situation where your Boom can't really shoot at you. Information for the team to go get it together. Berserks, remember, happy to play Lurk in this sort of scenario.
Bane, this is where he's got to do something. He does have the utility. Kind of sends it through, and will find and collect onto its Famous!
Wow.
Hyunmin and Estrella all arriving
Bro,
at the
they got
right
destroyed.
time, right
Only Shiro
place.
left.
Yeah.
Yo, those 9. Boom needs you here, bro.
The flank from Australia, up close and personal to Shiro.
Okay.
Yo,
Slightly
actually,
whizzed right past by.
Yep.
I don't know Shiro here, man.
The universe that we live in.
This game anything can happen, bro.
Versus 5. So
Not the most likely, but if he does find one kill, that's going to be
The way things are going?
Still is a 1vx. At least begins with a shock dart and tries to position himself for more opportunities. Holds the angle, does find the first, backs off into the next, and
Yo.
close.
if
He was
found
looking
free
hard.
there,
Bro, if he
somehow,
gets
and
free
had
in
a
there, he
1
would win
versus
for
1 against
sure.
Marco,
Country
the Hunter's
Series 2.
Fury is there. Marco would have had to come out with the big clutch, and that
That could happen to Mako.
Oh, why does it sometimes make it workable? Famous though.
Epic game, man.
Unfortunately,
Epic
not
game.
able to get that opener, and the rest of the team falling like flies, red and quickly rotated by DRX.
Oh, he was blown.
No, Big Time did say that this might be the game of this, but still, they've got some ultimates and they could do
I see the dragon.
possibly anything.
It roared. Now they know Hunman's got the operator over at C, and they're trying to Hunter's Fury him out when it's a jet player.
So not quite able to find him in just yet, but still deploying it nonetheless. Armageddon being baited out by DRX as well, so that could aid Boom in some of the future rounds, but at least for now, DRX happy to slay all of them in full until DOS9 and Shiro find a couple for themselves. Shiro up for the triple.
What is happening?
Just Mako left all of a sudden with a switch.
Oh, I saw it.
Mako
Bro, it's Spike.
eliminates Shiro for now. And it's just
DOS9.
DOS9 has to come up huge. 1v1, he
When
swings out.
you need him the most, he's there for you. DOS9 legend.
Say when they turn it up a little
Bro,
bit,
he's having a shit game.
Not like that, man. Not
But
like
this
that.
was the round.
That's ridiculous.
This
They're
was
even
the
able to get into
round.
site. I mean, you've got the rotations here. You've got Bane finding stuff. You've got Freeing
My
finding
boy.
stuff. It's a 3
He's a
versus
star,
5
bro.
again.
Kazakhstan
that goes
star.
The way of
Born for this moment,
Boom.
bro. Cold
DOS9.
killer, cold
They have
clutcher. Let's go,
really
let's
not
go.
been here in this map to close that
Bro,
1v1
what a
clutch
game,
against
man.
Marco.
What a
One
game.
of our leaders
Look at that,
in
6
Pacific
kills,
on the
dude.
clutches.
Actually, free with 7 too.
It's now series
What?
point.
Puta que hay un Teo.
2025, that's what it is.
He's not playing Hero again.
Kicking things off with a lot of C presence.
Yeah, and rotations.
Altorp's picked up, and that's DOS9 with kill contract.
Don't know how trusting you are of that one though, Quack,
Fair enough,
but
but
they're
it
going
does
in.
remove a player away. So kill contract pushed through, and it does capture on towards Estrella.
Yo, observer.
Paranoia sent out as well.
Yeah, yo, bro, low key.
Crack and fall.
Forget that, so forget it.
Stumble, and that could be a
It's
chance
something
for
else.
DRX to climb back.
Please, please.
For some information, down on low HP right now. Scattered to the wind is NC Slasher.
Really low, but it's Bane. He hops on over, swaps it to Shorty. Bucky in hand, tries to shroud a step away.
Bro,
Salvos
what
even
is
thought
happening
about
here?
Oh, what is happening? NC Slasher's still here. Bane
holding the up
Thank you,
angle,
bro,
and he
thank
will
you.
slay him down.
Innocent.
Hopping midair, and with this
Like a
position
baby.
found, that could very well be Spike, but the rest of DRX look to prevent it from happening up towards a link until the flash comes out. Famous, what are you? This flames up in lights.
Oh, is Boom the Korean Slayers though?
Estrella, alongside Mako, who comes in from the back.
Yeah, the dark cover. He's got one
Wait.
available.
Chuvichu.
An assist to try and help Estrella.
Yeah.
Taking him down, 2-on-1 now. NC Slasher, he's done
I
so
jinxed
much
it.
before.
I'm sorry, Boom fans.
Can he do it again?
my fault.
At half HP. Spotted up towards the top, but still working around the edge of this smoke.
It'll fade soon.
It's Mako that needs to look out for. The
Bro, how the-
big punch.
How he knew it? How he knew it?
Oh man, those trades.
What a game, bro, what a game.
In heaven felt like it lasted centuries. But
I gonna be honest, man.
knocking hard
I
on that door.
want to try the map. I'm sorry,
push us
Boom
into
fans. I'm
overtime.
sorry, but this is too good to end now,
Round, though,
bro.
where
You forgive me, right?
Not quite.
You understand me.
Big stack of 3.
No?
Towards
And now?
C site.
Don't give them a
Towards
chance?
the front of B that you can hope to spam
I
through
don't know,
if
bro.
Boom go
I don't know.
there.
I feel you. But
Some information to be
Asin, bro, Asin.
Long is
Would be
currently
nice,
free
would be nice.
of Boom presence. Cheeky.
spans through. Just in with a clone and quick for the response from Estrella.
Yeah, a little bit red in there, unfortunately. When you've cleared every other angle.
Terrible buy for Boom, bro. GG, Roti. They need a long-term miracle, bro. And it's not happening, or is it happening?
But NC Slasher will find the trade. Hyunmin now up top, though.
Trade me.
Eurothet, which does reveal his position, but he has the tailwind ready. DOS9 now coming up
He's
online.
low.
Does find the first. And looks for the next. He gets it. 2-on-2.
Again, another 2 versus 2 situation.
No, keep it the guard. Keep it the guard. It was our best round.
Double tap online.
They're going to play together.
Retake for DRX.
Oh, man.
Salvos
Should have kept
and
the guard.
Flash is ready.
It was working out for him, bro.
There's contingency.
A
Aggression.
bit more space. DOS9 looks to get sneaky.
Ah, keep it the guard, bro. Keep it the guard. It was your weapon.
And the Korean crowd erupts.
Oh boy, that one.
We are
was
going
cheeky.
to a team. Yo,
Get
but
2 down there. You'd expect a
I love
quick
it. I
shot
love
in
it.
the
I want to
air.
see a team.
DOS9, he
This
wanted
game is
get
too good to
closer
end now,
on the
bro.
back of the contingency.
This one deserves overtime. Okay. Remember, against JNG was overtime too, bro. Same thing.
Maybe.
Would have been. Definitely feeling DOS9 hungry.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he was not
Got their Vado, bro. They got their
in
Vado.
that round. Just
Enough of him.
not able to find that.
Are not unfamiliar with, though. They did contend against Gen G in overtime.
Okay,
where
okay.
they did win out as well.
I like that. I like that.
Starting things off on the defense, you've got Famous marching all the way down mid.
Yeah.
It's the first time they're doing this
Well,
that I can remember.
Expected or not, DOS9 to try and assist it on out.
Oh, with the undercut as well. It's going to do a little bit of assistance, but down to it at the
That
end.
was
DOS9
bad.
not able
That was
to
so
stand
bad.
tall.
That was actually terrible.
Full support from the crowd here.
One with the shock dart.
I mean, it's S-Flex, but still,
Yeah,
to the
man.
next, Hyunmin will be able to deliver.
Epic
Set
comeback.
themselves up
One
for
more
that
for DRX to
victory.
close it out.
Bit of long aggression.
Aye, aye, aye.
Awkward
Aye, aye, aye.
split, but Freeing is still able to escape. Look at the cavalry, though. DRX are already marching back towards the A site.
Crash.
Man, the crowd's on fire, bro. I love it.
Bit of HP losses on both sides.
We can sit there having fun. I having fun. Aren't you having fun, bro? I'm sure you are.
Smokes. In with
Him's
the
amazing.
stun And the flash out from Boom. A lot of exchange and utility, but Boom, undeterred, continues to push forward. DOS9 taken down. Bit of a trade coming out from Mako, and he continues to hold the offense.
He won't fall apart. He won't fall apart.
There.
GG, they
It's
did
gonna
it.
be
Epic
14-12.
comeback.
We are going to map number 3.
Yeah, Hyunmin has really...
Leave a like and subscribe. One more map.
Just feels like these multi-frags upon multi-frags are really what has delivered the goods for DRX time and time again. And for Boom, I mean, that's a bit of a heartbreaker. You thought that they might be able to end it, but...
Here we go, my friends. Ascent. Yeah, I mean, once again on Jet. Framing once again on Yoru. This is actually weird, bro.
For example,
But okay. Famous on Yoru too. DOS9 back on the Oman. That's a good thing for Boom.
Essentially, towards this B site.
Yeah, striding in. He might.
Bro, why is this guy playing Yoru heavy map now?
Though, and the salvos will flush him out of position. So kill quickly.
What happened to flashback?
Famous.
NC Slash Up does have to think better of just sticking out in the open for this duel. Wants to spot out what he can with the drone. And this is where it comes down to a bit of this mid-round decision making.
Famous stuck down now, especially with the flash at hand. Berserk's trying to bail him out, but unfortunately,
Man, pistol here is very important.
Quick to the smokes from Mako as well. Now you've got CT blocked off.
Are you going to keep your 100% ascent pistol rate for DRX so far? Or is it going to falter here and you lose this 4 versus 3 advantage that you have, sniffing out the rest of the site, that no one is there? Now it's going to shift into post plan.
No more util, at least until the salvos come back up. But Boom looking to gather a little bit more space, starting off with DOS9, who he knows he's been having a rough game. Trying to step up now. Flash out, trying to push on forward. Re-smoked stairs though, and that makes things a little bit more tricky. DOS9, additional support, smokes off Boathouse, but that's when they double peek together. Bane in for the trades, Hyunmin for the next. DOS9 now out from stairs, 1-on-2. Plays up around Dice. Wait, self-salvo just to bait him out. He had no idea. Bane, what was that?
Cheeky.
I never saw that in my life, bro. Honestly, I never saw that in my life, bro.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that. The floor is
What?
lava.
It's gamer IQ.
Opening one though, Shiro.
That's why they're playing on tail, bro.
Famous Gordon reload, I believe it was in that one. Regardless, DRX picking up the pistol here. A good idea in how they want to navigate that one. And they will look to...
Somewhat safely until DOS9 attempts at something up his own.
It's got to be DOS, doesn't it?
Has to. Additional support from NC
Bro,
Slash.
time is low. Time is low.
Very lovely delivery, well, specially delivered.
Yeah, and the salvos to buy enough time to try and start to get this plant down as well.
Yikes. Okay. Dicey situation, but DOS9 for the wide swing.
Oh, they're
Does
solo.
suffer a bit of a tag, but in with the support.
Oh, reloading. Reload. Why are we reloading 2 bullets?
Still picking things up. Close range now, pistol for pistol. Wait until Famous picks up the Guardian. Estrella looking for the timing onto it. Will find it at the end. And once again, the
That's why they
Korean
signed him, bro.
faithful support their favorite team.
Yep, the crowd is certainly elevated today in this series. They're happy that we've got a pretty good one, I would say. in the comeback on the last map from DRX. I'll call it a comeback because I thought that Boom probably were looking to close it out. A couple of good shots and allocations into this round for the DRX guys as well. My early one on Berserk's pushing short to try and get some timing.
One bullet was that.
Around B main, trying to keep Boom honest, but yes, A main in contention, in with a salvo.
Good trade, good trade.
Peak.
And now you've got numbers, so you don't necessarily
Big round, man.
sacrifice anything as Boom.
Successful trade.
DRX will be full broke if they lose this.
All tripped up as well.
Yep, just baited out.
Fantastic. Famous TP'd on over to provide additional support.
Oh, he's hungry.
Goes in for the check.
Oh, it's lagging a little bit.
Stepped out before the flash.
But I don't think it's me.
Unfortunate.
Not quite the situation you want to find yourself in if you are to pick up these full rifle rounds.
Yeah.
DRX on the other hand.
You already knew that NC Slasher was here too.
Yes. Happy to capitalize on the situation, knowing that NC Slasher is somewhat alone, but Shiro has arrived. Unfortunately, though,
the run was good for Boom.
Will not allow him to come onto the lines. So this is a Boom that has been knocked off balance. Can they recover?
Good shock dart.
30 seconds left.
Can you get anything more here, though, as Boom?
Armageddon as well, just to secure the round.
Yeah,
Don't mind it.
I think he's actually saving this, bro.
Berserk's into
They cannot draw the round, no?
Dimensional drift out, Famous. Timing to start to figure out if it's going to be A or if it's going to be B. Sees the bodies in through market. You're incentivized to kind of help the team here, and you can't really get out.
Needing to
Famous.
scout. He does get out of it. Somewhat helps him stay alive, but that leaves alone on the site. Shiro now coming in out from spawn. Famous finding a frag of his own, and it keeps DRX at bay. 3-on-3, just like we saw from before, but in a different site.
No util, really. Just
Bro. Look at the cover, no cover.
Now goes in for the
Good flash.
The flash. So in for Famous, he finds the swing. Double
pick.
Shiro for the final trade.
No money on Mako and Bane.
And that's the big question.
In theory, this was supposed to be an easy round, right? But we know it's not the case. Never the case.
And in this round, he's going on a solo mission to find all the info.
Why is it lagging?
Collect back at B.
Hyunmin now comes in with the blades! Scouting found by freeing Hyunmin to knock and strike all of it down.
is a god, bro. Holy shit.
Quick reaction from Boom, though. Famous might be nearby with an outlaw, but
this is beautiful, bro. Actually beautiful.
Where Boom have
Even Boom fans when you say that.
Find some numbers.
There are things, man, we can't even be mad about it, no? Like, because this is, look at that. This is beautiful, bro. 3 nice, 3 kills, round is over. Oh my god, what can they do? What can they do? This is not Boom fault.
But even then,
the guy just decided to interrupt, bro.
Boom look somewhat rocked. It is rather early, but
and they're gonna save these weapons, man. Can they though?
The opponents.
Look at Mako with that classic, bro.
There's some effect there.
Well, I mean,
okay, this is Lasher.
Around.
You can get Armageddon if he gets a kill. That's good, that's good.
On the dimensional drift and just.
But look at him, man.
DRX getting in towards the site. You're not looking at the right spot.
He wants more. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
NC Slasher to stabilize.
Cut that from the highlights. Cut that from the highlights.
4 versus 2. These are the sort of rounds where if you are, as DRX on a lesser equipped buy, like having something to catch your opponents off guard is gorgeous, right? Hyunmin gets in, gets all the shots, really just locks down the site, and then the round's done. Like it's 2 versus.
That's why I love Jad, bro. That's why I love Jad.
Do some more damage.
And they say Jad is bad, bro.
That's what it is, but you're setting yourself up.
That's right. That's exactly what it is. But Berserk's alone still could do some damage. Shiro in with some ult as well.
Yeah, this is a heavy investment with 20 seconds still to go. Berserk's has Thorns.
Trying to play around the time. NC Slasher in with the Armageddon as well. Thorns might aid him. Berserk still trying to stay hidden. But the blind works out great! Takes down Mako, and all of a sudden, Boom find themselves at a worthy hand of a potential Thrifty, down to a low HP Bane, and Famous will be the decider.
Yeah, I think the question that I was posing to the teams is how much do you want to invest in that round, right? DRX with the heavy equipment, the more powerful guns, they've got an ult of their own, but it's Boom, right? Lesser equipped, a lot more ultimates to invest in. If the round doesn't go their way and they do invest it, it would be really unfortunate. But the fact that the timing feels right, that they need to, the fact that Berserk even finds the first shot from the ledge, and the rest of the team, you know, it works a treat, right? You've got what? Steel Garden, Hunter's Fury.
He's got to set up on his own.
Yeah, this one will be interesting. point, see how DRX want to try and bring this lighter buy into a possibility.
Famous looking to re-peek, blindsides of his own. Oh, he couldn't get out! He gate crashes into his own, and that's going to be now.
Yo, Famous, you're amazing, bro. Amazing.
2 kill. So that's 2 for 1 now. Bane looking to recover. Steel Garden at hand as well, so...
But they can't
DRX
get in.
Feels like they have to keep going in, but yes, they can't. Been blocked off, especially with that shear at hand. So Mako looking to take things into his own hands. The Thorns will burn us.
Wait.
Mako in with a stinger, tries to go in for the CQP, but it's not quite meant to be.
Gun barrel spotted, by the way.
Bane now up. Swaps the angles on over onto CT where he knows the next threat would be.
Good trade. Didn't know about that.
Favoring him. Boom will find the lead.
Will swing.
Yeah, but this guy, Thanos was insane, man.
As Boom will
getting through with the frenzy, bro. Big.
Able to gate crash out of there, but it feels like to me, audibly, they've heard it.
It bit me so hard. I like it.
Drone answered in spades by NC Slashes after short, spotting out 2. That they're quite close as well. Feel like you need to fall back just a little bit.
Yeah, trying to make their way out of these dangerous spots, but still, Hyunmin has
Look at this kid, man. Chat masterclass.
The Armageddon at play. It's going to be trades for days. DRX finding themselves in a favorable position now with the numbers at hand.
And I gotta say, man, 5, possibly 5 hit for DRX is good already. Real good.
A crime scene, but he's finding corpses scattered everywhere. Maybe with a peek off from heaven, but you've got to be careful with how you're isolating these. Angles, especially thinking around Hell. Well, generator was cleared. Now checks into Hell. Spots out Ring, but a little bit quick scouting mission down A short.
Yeah, and what can he find right now as well? Because some Vice utility is around this site. That's going to lock out Famous from going for a
Man, I hope one day Pacifica will start 1 hour late, bro. You know, that would be so good. Probably not for you guys, but for me it would be amazing.
The Arc Rose flash, but trapped down inside. And Berserk's manages to, well, get away with the
Wake up at 4 AM is tough, dude. 4 AM is brutal. 5 is okay.
In here.
Also for DRX to have some utility ready to let rip. Mako looking for the right opportunity to send that flash, and there it is.
Salvos now for NC Slasher.
Trying to flush them out of position. DOS9 with a flash of his own. Kind of wallbang through, and Shiro looking.
Man, I think Boone needs at least 7 here. Okay.
Hell has been cleared now. Watching out for door. Hyunmin still able to cause some havoc. Off towards the next spots though.
Bro, they didn't get half that.
It's up towards A main with Fring on that stinger. Boom should be able to body block most of the shots and get the spike into at least half. Found him, and that's gonna be Estrella now coming through. He's got the short, and he's got the fight.
Bro, I wanna see the time. What? That was so close.
Not defused.
It was denied.
That's why they going, bro. That's why they going. That's why they put it into play. Estrella with another big clutch.
Unbelievable.
That is absolutely crazy.
Bro, I thought he had that for a sure. Time stopped for DRX there.
Reload caught out there for Hyunmin. How has he managed to win that one, Estrella?
It's criminal. Just like
Bro, I'd love to see the time.
And he's able to put up incredible performances.
The time stopped. The time stopped.
All the angles.
There was in the millisecond. It looked like there was a little bit more of a sliver of a chunk there, but it still was absolutely
That was insane, man.
Close.
I thought I got that for sure.
And now, not letting go of the button. It's going to be DRX once again back into B with this same default. Boom, though, having dealt with it, now looking to trip the sheer wall.
Man, Bone will have to win the pistol. And
Not
have a great black side, man.
So far, though.
Yeah,
One of the best of their lives.
Flavor on it. No operator.
That'd be the best of their lives.
Looking to get a little bit cheeky. Might have heard a hop.
We'll
666 for those 9.
One way.
He's invoking.
Yeah, with the flash as well. So that's
Demon 1. Who is out? Actually back, by the way. Check it out yesterday game.
Of Mako.
Demon 1 is back.
But on the side,
off his own as well, and he's hungry
Like
for
what?
more. DOS9
Check out the video.
damage, but unfortunately punished for it. NC Slasher now has to hold down the site, sends out the Armageddon, and that's going to be DRX looking to get the spike down soon enough. Pop flash out from Freeing, but it's dimensional drift from Famous to counter.
if the plant goes down, Australia will have the ult, by the way.
Gate crash noted. Shiro looking to sneak through, but Freeing, what a flick! Takes down his opponent. Steel Garden now from Estrella, just to keep his opponents honest. Freeing then swings out, finds the other frag. The final player left, Berserk's shotgun challenge. DRX collected the first half.
Oh,
Bro, he's playing Euro again and he's doing great, bro. Doing great.
Yeah, but The judge.
I don't even want to see that. I don't even want to see that wave.
Slasher's really feeling the trouble on the site there as well. I was thinking to myself, you know,
Oh my god, that was actually insane.
It's got that wind-up time.
Jesus Christ.
If you're trying to bring that one out. And then
Also, now trying to get the pitch on towards freeing. They will find it. Boom. Finding numbers advantage in early parts of the round.
Marco and Bane at this A site. See if the pistols are going to be able to do something in a potential crossfire or not.
Boom. You gotta secure this pistol.
A bit of a hairy situation. Maybe able to flash themselves out, but unfortunately, the
Clean. That is the way they lose now. Even though Stroll is insane.
Fire squad.
And I do believe, unless Australia comes out with a 1 versus 5, this will be DRX's first descent drop for a while. And the pistol rounds, they'd make it 5-1.
No, you're gonna mar that.
That's impressive.
Pistol round record. Australia, you gotta do it. Keep it a perfect 100%.
The time's on though.
Yeah. Oh god.
I think they should knife him. Okay.
Creeping up from behind as well.
That's all I think now.
Just don't try and go for a knife and whiff.
Yeah. Go.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going
That's
for
how
it.
you do it, baby. Don't go.
Fully
Yo, come on, bro.
backstabbed.
Go for the knife, bro. Knife in, shoot him when this is on the ground.
For Boom.
No?
Could have
Too much, bro. Calm down. Give
you a little bit of a chuckle. Good little plan from them to go strengthen numbers at the top of mid and good patience throughout.
Okay, that is so purple here, man.
Just making sure that they're all having the time to discuss how they want to.
Let's go.
So there's an idea that it was a bit of a default.
Good shot. Yo, giving away first blood like this?
Freeing.
Not too shabby now.
Boone says thank you.
They will trip that deep sheer wall as well and manage to get away with it.
He's down. Are we cool?
Finds an angle onto Phase.
Yeah, he's just saved Australia there, to be honest.
Okay.
And man, today we got the new Loud playing, okay? Their first game,
Spotted out by
which
Mako.
I think will be their best roster.
Will be able
Man.
to flash themselves into the site.
How has Shiro found that, by the way, with a Spectre at that distance?
A couple of taps perhaps, but nonetheless, you gotta deal and fend off even more because incoming players are gonna be Mako
Thank
and
God, that would be the IGL. This is something I never expect to see in my life.
and C/Slash.
I hope it works, man. I hope it.
And the rest of the team.
I think it was a
A main as well as Hell.
necessary step for Pancalo to develop himself as a player. You know, like, so I wish him the best, man. I really hope
Nope, you think better
it works out.
Play the numbers.
Raise backpedals into safety. Of course, feeling the looming threat of the entire Boom Fire team now.
Yeah.
Salvos to delay, allowing for Hyunmin to find some peaks, but unfortunately sniped out.
Okay, the buzz down.
And now you get an idea as Boom that there's a big rotation here as well, right?
No need to rush.
Oh, what? No! Wait, what is the timing on that?
Bro, that was nice.
Free.
Oh my god.
That's gross.
Bro.
Just reacting in kind. Meanwhile,
I like you were seeing something there, bro.
So nothing too much
Okay.
found.
Because the flash is dodged. Freeing gets out of there.
And will be able to come back in through to support Estrella, who is spraying for dear life.
Yo,
with
look
a
at
stinger
Berserk.
right now. Flashed out. Bring finds one more, but it is individual trades. Boom, find themselves a bit of a numbers advantage. Although Berserk's is low HP,
thank you, bro. You're going through the smoke. Yeah. It's how Boom asked for, bro.
3v1.
And they don't know where Marco
With his
is. They don't
stinger.
know where he's going to be coming from. But Berserk is on the right line with the right gun, if you think about it. Yeah.
We're gonna run like Berserks. Oh, the low thing off.
Boom. Bane to get in towards Market.
Two players though. Thankfully the smoke comes up, but the spams will still go through.
Fame is a bit too far ahead of the team there, unfortunately. So now you're at a deficit as Boom. Maybe even a secondary one as Berserk keeps going here.
He will opt for the
Okay,
wide
that's
swing
good.
free.
5v3 already?
Quickly dismisses of him.
Yeah, and if you want to try and go to this A side, I mean, with all this Vice utility, it should be unachievable.
Hey. 50 seconds. It's a lot left on round timer.
They have a lot of money.
Yeah, and Bane.
Man,
I mean, if he sees the
or
pressure
Boom.
here, he's got his teammate and
if
freeing
they
around
can
him, he's
damage
still got special
DRX
delivery
economy
and
here,
solos.
it's already pretty good, man.
They can just call and play for the 3 versus 5 here. They don't necessarily need to take a fight. You even drop the door, rather. So
It's a rather
They need some kills.
go for.
oh, it just makes it so hard for Boom to try and get something back in towards this round.
Good-
I wouldn't
good.
even be surprised if they
You could've got that
just
kill.
save.
Yeah.
I know they've got a lot of money, but there's just nothing you can really do. Bully your way into A, where a door has also just been shut on you.
Yeah, 15 seconds now. Unless you can kill these two players on the site with a snap of your fingers, this is a really tough.
Okay, hang on a
spike
second,
to get
hang on a
planted
second.
Until Shiro sneaks up from behind, finds a double, traded off by Hyunmin. Spike still looking to get planted, and now Frenzy Slash to hold the angle, unfortunately falls, and now
Oh, he was born for this moment.
has to once again step up to bat. Freeing flushes him away with the dimensional drift. DOS9 ignores it. Tries to dodge the flashes as well. Manages to deal with Bane. No way! Comes back into it.
I told you, he was born for this moment. He was born for this moment. I could feel it. DOS9, Jaws 9, Deus 9, God 9, bro.
That is the moment.
That is the moment. That is the moment.
From the sun from Kazakhstan.
Bro, you are a fucking legend, bro.
The dimensional drift I was
Okay, your Rice is one of the worst I ever saw in my life, but your Roman is one of the best ever.
Use the dimensional drift to try and find him and block him and make it awkward for him. DOS9, I mean,
he has Zara, bro. He has Zara.
Gotta watch for these positions. Well, if they does have the Blade Storm.
11 to 7. Boom. This is the round. Secure map point.
Kind of fashion a good one.
DRX, you gotta win this round.
The options are still there.
The Dream alive.
Quickly dealt with. Hyunmin now trying to get out.
Be undefeated on the group stage so far.
Staved off by the salvos and the Blade Storm. You got
the hungry beast, man.
As well.
They are hungry. They wanna take down the DRX. They have been taking down their teammates. They are not forgiving anyone, bro. No mercy, no mercy. They're looking for blood, bro. Don't get in my way.
Prevent Boom from creating any further space.
Sure, what the fuck, bro? Calm down, calm down.
Slip through into market. Spike not quite planted yet because
Marco is good with these gaps, bro. Actually, there's no gap.
You don't exactly know where Bane went either, to be honest with you. He's gone on towards the A site in case there's a rotation.
Yeah, there's no way DRX lose this, bro. 5v3, unlosable.
He's got the
for down.
Close range could help him out, but oh, somewhat double peeked out.
Nah, they have 2 players inside, bro. They're fine here. Yami has blades. It's tricky for him, bro. Easily. 3 knives, 3 kills.
Nothing much found. The shot's not quite connecting. Estrella will only be able to.
But you know, Bane is a clutch player.
Now
okay, they put him on the game for this moment, bro. It was this moment. He's not losing this, bro. No way.
Right, they could find the series point.
The coach was thinking, bro, in that moment on Ascent is where Bane's gonna shine. That's why he's back on the team, bro. That's why.
But where do you
DRX fans, don't worry. Don't worry. You know Bane. It's good for those, bro. Good for those.
No one's giving him the peek. He does find the first flick, though. Continues to...
Oh, I told you, bro. I told you. Nothing to worry about.
Onto DOS9.
No crossfire. No crossfire.
Hands off the coach there, bro. Hands off the coach.
I said if they played that one right, they could potentially get it out.
And they got Armageddon as well. Big round, big round.
Trying to stand and deliver.
But the thing is,
but Bane,
if DRX loses the next round, they will be full broke, my friends.
2-11. The first attacking round dropped for Boom Esports. By the way, Berserk's found some damage towards his body at the choke point by the salvos, if I am remembering correctly, and that's why
I tried, boy. I tried.
His life was able to be finished off by the Hunter's Fury.
Cool. Tough, but
yeah, numbers as well. Look at this one, Hyunmin. Is he any clue?
Can't really get away either. All frags or nothing, especially once those flashes go through. A little bit more support coming up with Free.
Oh.
Here come those kills. Oh, they have actually managed to find 2. DOS9 trying to equalize, but not quite.
The kid's clean, man.
Famous caught inside of the smoke. Armageddon launched.
Hyunmin.
Famous takes down Hyunmin and now looks to recollect with his teammates.
Bro, I thought he was going to die.
Up by stairs, denies entry. Berserk's to trade right back. 1 on 2.
And how do you play this one if you are DRX as well?
Oh, he's thinking about a weapon, but it's not quite safe enough, so still sticking on to the Outlaw.
The thing is, they're both...
Bro, they both have Vest 1.
Yeah. So the Outlaw's not the worst gun.
But you have to think about the reload, so...
Nah, it's 2 bullets, bro.
Crucial.
1 shot each, Quack.
That's all you got to go for.
Timing.
1 shot, 1 kill.
1 chance, 1 opportunity.
Berserk's peeks, doesn't see him. Where could they be?
You take it?
Back around lane.
Or let's slip.
That's the first kill.
Now he's shit. Now he's shit. Now he's shit weapon.
Right there. Swaps to the shorty, hops in, and finds Mako!
Ay, ay, ay! Ay, ay. Yo, Boom.
Who
is always delivering the best games on this year, bro. Every time is amazing. Every time, bro. This thing has good energy, bro. Good energy. I like this thing.
In the middle there from freeing to push through that.
Sometimes they lose, but the games are always insane. Remember against SPG? That was one of the best games ever, bro.
Told you what, the Outlaw.
When they ascended almost.
Finish off an opponent at 125.
They kind of did, actually.
But the shorty as well, the sidearm.
They did. They're here, bro. Aye. 1 round away. 1 round away for Boom Sports, the Hungry Beast, to take down the new DRX, bro. Who is 3-0? Okay, they qualify for the last international. Man, this thing is insane. They are a legendary organization.
That clears out wine. Boom.
But boom, man. These guys are cooking. They are playing great. And they are not done yet. The beast is still hungry. They want more. They want to go to Toronto. They want to win Toronto. They want to go to champs, bro. They want to win champs.
Swarm from Boom. 2 players left. Now Hyunmin
I don't know if other things is going to happen, but today they are taking the W here, bro. For sure. This 5v2 is impossible. Even for you, boss. Even for you, boss.
They dive down to hell safely enough. No smokes. Goes in for the hop. Hyunmin, Stinger has the first kill.
Yeah.
The shorty.
GG. Epic game. Absolute cinema. Boom. Well played. DRX. Well played. Leave a like and subscribe. Today we got 2 more games.
I thought it was going to end in map number 2, Haven, but my own.
And if you can, support me on Patreon.
There. It doesn't matter, folks. That was an entertaining map of Ascent. Moments from both teams, but it's the attacking
Coach from Boom, you guys are doing an amazing work, man.
Clear vision.
Congrats.
2020 vision.